Wow, it has been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to another video. Today we will go over my Nokia N-Gage collection. Both the consoles and games. So I actually got this collection from my uncle a couple of years ago because unfortunately he no longer has the time and space to take care of them. So here they are. So what's in the collection? Well, as you can see, there are two N-Gage consoles and a bunch of games. So let's start with the console itself. The N-Gage came out in October 2003. The idea behind this was to combine a mobile phone and a handheld gaming system. And I think this was Nokia's idea of luring gamers away from the Game Boy Advance, which was pretty big back then. In terms of handheld gaming, I think the Game Boy Advance was the only one. However, ultimately the N-Gage was unsuccessful, partly because of the model's limitations, the weakness of the first games that were introduced, and the button layout. Now, I say all of this based on what I've heard and read about the N-Gage after having acquired all of these. So, during the life of the N-Gage, I never got to experience it firsthand. All I know about the N-Gage back then was it was another Nokia mobile phone, a handheld console, and it was expensive. Now, I was doing full-time university, so the N-Gage was very expensive for me. Now, I did read about it every now and again, but because I wasn't into handheld gaming back then, I did not invest my time into it. I mean, even now, handheld gaming is really not my thing. I own a few handhelds, yes, but I prefer to play my games on a TV or on a monitor. Both my models are the classic model and not the QD, which is a redesign of this one. Even with the QD model, it didn't, and here's a bit of history, it didn't really make a significant impact. Only a couple of million units were sold in the first 2 years. All in all, the N-Gage's lifespan was a mere 3 years, from 2003 to 2006. So first thing to note, this was bought in Jakarta, Indonesia. So there will be markings, stickers, documents, and some instructions that will be in Indonesian. Now, I will translate where needed. Also, to note, one of these, I can't remember which one, but we'll soon find out. One of these comes with a Type G plug, which is common in the UK, and another comes with a Type C plug, which is common in most of Europe and Asia. Let's go over both of these. Let's start with this one here. Now, before I start, I do apologize for the overall condition, because of the box. It's not the perfect one. It's not perfect, as you can see. It has been in storage. I've tried cleaning it up a little bit, but looking at the box, there we are. That's the N-Gage box there. You've got the resellers stickers. Now, if you've been to Indonesia in the 90s, 2000s, even now, and if you buy any electronic parts there or electronic goods, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, most of the time actually, they will come with a holographic sticker, right, from the reseller. Just to tell you that they are official, official resellers and whatnot. But that's the box there. That's the side of the box, and that's the contents of it. You have there the the battery, the mobile phone itself, headphones, the charger, and the earpiece. Oh, and the USB cable and audio recording cable and whatnot. Yeah, top just has that. You've got the IMEI code there. A couple of stickers there. I don't know what that is. It looks like this was bought in 04, so there it is. Maybe I could be wrong. I got to double check. Usual Finland stickers and another official reseller sticker, holographic sticker there. Sticker here that obviously that's not from Nokia themselves. This was added by the reseller. So it basically says that there's a free coupon inside one of these, and it's for you to download the operator logo, images. I'm guessing those are MMS images. Those images that you can send through via text or SMS or MMS, games, and also ringtones. Yeah. Nothing else on the bottom. Nothing else on one side, and on the back, just basically shows you what the N-Gage looks like. Anyone, anywhere. It's great. That's what the unit looks like. You've got single player, multiplayer, Bluetooth, and online options, and a whole bunch of information about it. Anyway, let's take a look inside. Now, I also have to apologize again for the contents and the this piece right here. So, take a look at this. All I have to say is, look, humidity is never a friend. Humidity is always an enemy of materials. You know, so in this case, such as pressed paper and even electronics. And well, you'll soon find out. Now, I have cleaned this with alcohol and I have let it dry, but unfortunately, the residue is still there. So yeah, anyway, so let's open it up and take a look. Okay, so a couple of things in here, right? That's what the contents look like. So first of all, you get the charger. Now this is the one, this is the Type C one, as you can see. It is original accessory with the usual stickers and whatnot. It has been tested. There's a Nokia logo there in case. Yeah, it's a two-prong. This is again Type C. And it's still, yeah, look, even the cable is still neatly packed, so it hasn't been, unfolded. You also get here the battery. This is the original Nokia battery. Look at that. There it is. Yeah. So now you'll probably notice here that the Nokia battery has a slight swell on it, there, as you can see there. It is working, by the way, right? I don't know if you can see. There's a, it has swelled up. You can feel it. I mean, you got to touch it. It is swelling. So yeah, I got to take care of this. But look, I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'm doing my best to take care of the battery. So hopefully, it will last a couple of more years. So there it is. There's the battery. And there is the unit itself. There is the Nokia phone itself. Now, yeah, like I said, not in the best condition. It's not in perfect condition. The screen in them, if you can see, there it is. Oh God, look at that. The screen, it's yeah, that's cracked. It's got cracks all over the screen. Not this screen, but the actual LCD screen inside of the unit. But look, don't worry. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, when it's running. Now, yeah, like I said, they do work, but because the screen is like that, the game just doesn't look nice. Here's the thing: the number one issue for me, at least, are the screens. Yeah, as you can see. Now, I haven't done much research on the screen replacement, and yeah, being in New Zealand, getting a screen replacement is a little hard. That's an understatement. Without the help of eBay and Amazon, and it's hard. And some sellers, even if you do find them, they don't ship to New Zealand. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I can't do anything. But besides the screen, everything else looks decent, as you can see here. These are the buttons. You've got the face buttons there. You've got the call button. That's the hang up button. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. You've got the pound button or hash. You've got the star button there. You've got the I can't remember what that does. It's an edit probably. Right button, left button, cancel is there. The music button if you want to play music. The radio button, that's the menu button there. And you've got the D-pad. And the reason why 7 and 5 is a different color is because 7 and 5 is A and B. Yeah, so just like in the Game Boy, A and B. On the bottom, you've got here 2 plugs. Now I got to read the manual, but I can't remember what these one. One of them is for a 3.5 jack, and I think that one there is for your headphones. I can't remember. You've also got, there's the outer, I think that's the speakers. Again, I got to check. You've got your you've got a mini USB. There it is. That's the charging port, right? And on the other side is the power button. There we are. And this bit here, you can actually, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think actually one of them is a speaker. I think this is the speaker. Because usually phones back then, you have a little slot where you can, you can dangle, I guess, a bunch of toys and dolls and whatnot. Wasn't my kind of thing, but yeah, you can do that. So yeah, that's the unit. Now, what else do you get in here? So let's take a look. Underneath this is the cable, right? As you can see there, that is the, now I don't know if this has been used, but there we are. Those are the different cables there. You've got 3.5 jack, and I'm not sure what that does. Again, I have to check. But yeah, that's the USB plug, the mini USB. And you also get the yeah, the Nokia headset. Now that has seen better days, as you can see. God, yeah, I'm not gonna. But yeah, Nokia headset's still there. Cable's still here, and what else do you get? That's it, really. And also you get a whole bunch of booklets. So let's take a look at them. So you have the official booklet, the user guide, as you can see here. It's yeah, it needs a little bit of clean, and yeah. It's just a basic user guide, really. Care, charging for your safety, how to charge the battery. I'll get to show you all that. Oh, there it is. There's all the buttons. You got the clear key, the edit key. I was right. USB connectors, loudspeakers, radio key, music key, controller, 8-way. There it is. That's how you want to. Oh man, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever works. The menu, which I'll get to show you. Yeah, games, starting a game, Internet Explorer, contacts. Wow, that's a lot of. It's a good read, I have to say. Java applications, installing softwares, connectivity, and enhancements, audio cables, stereo headsets, and whatnot. Yeah, so that's the manual. What else do you get here? Right, you get an N-Gage catalog. Wow, that's dirty there. Apologies for that. So what have we got here? What have we got here? We've got MLB Slam. We've got Marcel Desailly Pro Soccer. You've got MotoGP. You've got Pandemonium. Puyo Puyo, Puzzle Bobble, Rayman, Red Faction. You got Sonic N, Super Monkey Ball, Taito Memories, Tom Clancy Splinter Cells. Okay. Tomb Raider, Tony Hawk, Virtual Tennis, and new games coming in 2004. Yeah, it's yeah, that's the booklet. What else do you get here? You also get the software and the guides, the CD itself. So, oh, this is unopened, by the way. Look at that. It is unopened. So yeah, I'm definitely not opening that. And then you get a whole bunch of other things. This is just extra information. This is in Indonesian, as you can see. Yes, it's alphabet, but yeah, unless you can read Indonesian, then you won't be able to understand. But there it is, how to put in this SIM card, I guess how to activate the game deck, playing music, and yeah, it's just a quick guide. Quick guide. And then what else you've got here? You've got a guarantee card from Nokia, Indonesian guarantee card. Everything's there. There it is. There's a name. That's the name of my uncle. I'm not going to show you more. And I'm guessing this is where my uncle got his this phone from. Global Teleshop, cellular specialist. You've got look at all those brands. Look at all those brands. Ericsson, Samsung, Siemens, Motorola, Philips, and then these ones are just the Indonesian local providers. And these are just a list of where multi-brand, the Global Teleshop shop is at in these locations. There's a lot of them. What else do we got here? Oh, there it is. There's a list of Nokia sales and care center and their phones. I don't know if they're still around. I guess not. And this is a what is this? Oh, it's like a receipt, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, that's what you get really in here. So that's one Nokia N-Gage. Now the second one. So this one here, if that's a Type C, this one's the Type G, the UK one. So you get a 1 year what is it? Guarantee service and spare part from Indotel, which is the local shop. This one still looks the same. So if I open this up, and again, similarly, you know, it is dirty, yes, but I've cleaned it with alcohol. I mean, I can only do so much. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to clean it any more than that. Now this one has the Type G, the UK plug, as you can see there. Yeah, it is a genuine Nokia one, as you can see. What else have we got here? We've got the battery. Now this battery, I think, has a lot more swelling. I don't know, but from the feel of it, it's got more swelling than the other one and then this one. Here's the unit, and this one you can also see the screen is, yeah, there it is. The screen is cracked. Now you want to compare this with the other one. I'll show you. That's the other one, and this is the other one. So yeah, I guess cracked screen is one of those is a problem. But yeah, this one is the same essentially. Yeah, and in here you get, I'm guessing you get the same things. You get the booklet. You get a little bit more, I think. This more inside. You get the booklet there, which is the booklet's in English, obviously. You have the N-Gage games, and these are the same content wise. You have, oh, hold on a second, because I just noticed something. This is the 2003 booklet, as you can see, Tom Clancy, remember that. This here, this is volume 1, 2004, hence why it is thicker. So let's take a look at this one. Oh wow, there you go. So this is an this is in Indonesian, as you can see. You've got Ashen, The Sims, Crash, Tiger Woods. Let's go over these ones. Ghost Recon. Didn't know Ghost Recon isn't that came out in N-Gage, but there you are. FIFA 2004. Wow, there's a lot of these. Virtual Cop. I didn't know Virtual Cop came out in N-Gage, but there you go. Tony Hawk, Monkey Ball, MLB Slam, Pocket Kingdom, and what is this one here? This is just extra information. Oh, here's the English part. Oh, sorry, yeah, there's the English part there, but yeah, we've seen. There we go. That's the 2004 game catalog. And then this one looks like this is probably the. I'm guessing my uncle bought this one first because this CD is open, and this is what it looks like. Software guide. Yeah. And you have got the Get Ready to N-Gage booklet. Oh, look at that! You got a game card bracelet. You got a N-Gage screen wipe, N-Gage waist bag, N-Gage shoulder bag, N-Gage game card wallet. Holy moly! Wireless clip-on. What else you got there? Wireless headset, card kit, and multimedia card. Excellent. That's some extras there. And what else we got here? Here is the guarantee card from Indotel, the local Indonesian, I'm guessing, cellular specialists. This one's still new, by the way. Still new, so pretty good. It's just a practical guide on cell phones. Again, it's a local one, and it's just how to, you know, this was 2003, yeah. So, yeah, these things weren't the norm back then. How to make a call, I'm guessing. And here is a voucher for a features training. Again, it's a local one. And if you remember watching this, if you remember attending this back in 03 or 04, then you probably had one of these before. Yeah, there it is. And finally, this was a receipt. Now I'll show you how much it cost. This, there it is. There's a receipt there, right? The Nokia N-Gage and a guarantee, and it comes to 2,150,000 rupiah. That's how much it was. So it's pretty. I mean, by today's standards, that's pretty cheap. But back then, that was quite a bit. Anyway, so that's what you get in the Nokia N-Gage. Now, let me show you the rest. Yeah. So I'm going to use. I don't know which one I'm going to use. Let's use this one. So here's what it looks like on the back. So on the back, if you flip this, you have a Nokia backplate. Now this is textured so that you've got a little bit of grip on the back. If you want to open up, all you do is you press this black button here, and then you slide the back plate down or up or sideways, whenever, and you get that. Okay, so this reveals where the battery sits right there. You also have a SIM card. Now this is the original SIM card. Yeah. This is the standard SIM card, the big SIM card. As you can see there, it is an IM3 SIM card. There it is. It's still, there we go. Yeah. So that goes in there. This is also the game card. Now this is not the actual game card. This is a multimedia card, 128 meg. 128 meg. Think about that for a second. 128 meg. So you can put your own games in this model. Yeah, I don't know how they did it, but they did it. You can put your own games. So essentially, you can fire your own games, to say the least. Now I'm going to be putting one of the games in here, and I'll show you what it looks like. But to take this out, to take the multimedia card out, the MMC card, all you got to do is press this little tab here and slide it out. Yeah, and it comes out, and just like that. So yeah, like I said, it is just another multimedia card. It looks slightly different. It's got a flat back, but that's what it looks like, and you know that's where it goes in. It slides in there. Now, if I put this in, so now, yeah, I'm going to put the battery in. Now, here's the thing. So you'll see this, and you'll probably notice that to swap the game card, you will need to take out the battery. So there's the battery there, and there's a game card right there. Now, this is probably the most annoying thing about the original N-Gage. Most annoying thing, because you have to open the back plate, you got to take out the battery, and then remove the game card. Now the QD fixed this by changing the game slot to the bottom of the phone. So all you got to do is flick it, take out the card, the MMC card, and put it back in. So you no longer have to remove the battery to replace the MMC, which is great. Right, so let's see if this works. If not, I'm going to have to put a game in it. And one of the games that I've got access to is Ashen. But let's see. So there's the battery. Put the back plate on. Yeah, and I'm going to press the power button, which is right here. And here it is starting up. Okay, so now it looks like we got to set the time, and what's the time now? It's 1 p.m. So you press up, and then you go OK, using this button here, and then the date. Oh God, what is the date today? I don't even know. It's probably the 20th or something. Let's say the 20th of April. And there it is. That is what the N-Gage looks like. Now, yes, it's you can sort of see the message, and this is offline, full battery, no reception whatsoever. Contacts message. Now to get to the menu, you got to press this button here. And there's the menu, right? Menu, you've got contacts, you've got messaging, organizer, extras, media, tools, profiles, services, Bluetooth, and that's it. Okay, so, and to exit, you got to press this button here. To exit, that'll take you to the main message, to the main menu. You go to messages. Hopefully there's nothing in here. Is it this button here, or is it this button? Oh, I can't remember. I haven't used one of these in ages. Nothing in contacts? Nope, nothing in contacts. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And if we go to this button here, the music button, that just takes you to no memory card insert. Obviously, there's nothing in the memory card. Radio, you have to connect headset. I don't know if any one of you that remembers the old Nokia phones. You have to connect your headset in order to listen to the radio. And then, yeah, menu again, media, and I think you press, oh no, what do you press to get in here? Is it this one? Oh no, you press it. Okay, you press this. You press the D-pad. Images. Extras. What here? Apps converter, memory, favorite, speed dial. Profiles. Yeah. Tools. These are everything inside it. What's inside organizer? Clock, to do, calendar, and all that. All right, so that's what it looks like. Okay, so now let me show you what the game looks like when it's running. So I got to turn this off, and to turn it off, you just gotta press this button here, and then you'll get that menu. Yep, and then let's take it out. Replace this MMC here with a game. Now, the game I'm going to be using is this one. It's Ashen. I've never played this game. I got no idea what this is about, but that's what it looks like. And I'll show you all the games after this. And that's what it looks inside. So let's take this out. Actually, what about the other one? Does the other one have a game inside here? No, it doesn't. Well, there you go. So I'm going to take out Ashen. Okay, and remember, all I got to do is put this in like that. There we are. Put in the battery, which is, it's starting to get annoying. And I haven't used this for quite a while. Press the power button. Oops, did I press the power button? There we go. Also, I just remembered something. As far as I know, you cannot play a game without a SIM card. So, lucky for me, my uncle kept both of the SIM cards, the old SIM cards. If not, you will not be able to play this. Oh God, you gotta set up the time again. Okay, fine. Oh man, it's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna put in here first the first 2025. Okay, there it is. All right. So now, if we go to the menu, you will now see Ashen is right there. Hopefully you can see that. And to play it, all I gotta do is press this button. What does it say there? Press any key to start. I have no idea what to expect. I cannot see. Oh man, there's a lot of reading. There is a lot of reading. And then it happened. And then, as you can see here, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm sorry about the glare. Ah, there we go. You can see it moving, but yeah, like I said, because the screen is cracked, it's not. I mean, you can see it moving there. It's really. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't really see anything, but I'm trying my best. It's really sunny outside, but you can see it there. Jump. That's shoot. Oh God, I can't do this. But yeah, that's what it looks like when it's running. And the screen, it's not as good. I think the QD is much better, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, the game works. It is still working, like I said, and if I can get a replacement screen on this, yeah, it will be a lot better. I mean, I should be able to play this at least and enjoy it. But like I said, unfortunately, getting a replacement screen to New Zealand is not the easiest. I gotta say it's hard because logistics and yeah, just people willing to ship to New Zealand. I mean, the closest thing, the best thing that I can do is probably ship it to Australia to a friend's house and then get them to ship it to me. Or maybe, you know, when I go over to Australia, I'll just, you know, grab it then. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Now, let's take a look at the games. I have multiple copies of some of them, as you can see there. Yeah, those are the games I have. And you'll notice that some are still they're still shrink wrapped, and unfortunately, I will not be unwrapping them. As for the rest, I'll show you the booklet and the MMC. Okay, so starting with Ashen, the first game. Oh, whoa, there it is. Yeah, what does it say? It's a 3D first-person shooter made exclusively for the. Oh, well, that explains a lot. This sounds like a good game, I have to say. I mean, for me at least. I mean, I could see myself playing it. But yeah, there's the MMC there. This here, believe it or not, this is for you to put your MMC in. So you can cover it. There it is. Yeah, so the MMC sits in here. I'll give you an example. Using this here, if you put it there, you can hold this MMC, click, click, and there it is. You can hold 2 games. Maybe, no, you can hold 4 games in here. Yeah, you can hold 4 games in one of these cases, which is great. But yeah, I think, yeah, as far as I can see, I think every single one of these games that you get one of these plastic holder thingies. There is, oh, it's 1 to 4 players. That's cool. The booklet, I guess this is just a normal, yeah, game keys. Yeah, there's only 2 game keys, as you can see there, clear menu and all that. There's the introduction. Oh wow, you can do a lot in this game. As you can see, that's the menu controls. So you can see move forward, turn left, turn right, move backwards, clear. And then you've got here ghost vision, look up, look down, strafe, fire, strafe right, left, right, jump, next previous weapon, objectives, reload. What? That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's good. It gives you a lot more controls, you know, than a Game Boy Color, for example. There is ghost vision, oxygen meter, armor, health, ammo. Oh, these are the weapons. You get an alien pulse gun, shotgun, sniper rifles, machine guns, grenade launchers, Gatling guns, and these are the items, the armors. That's pretty cool. There's the enemies. Yep, just what you'd expect from a Nokia game. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know if I can play this here, but I'm pretty keen on trying this out, actually, Ashen. This looks interesting, to say the least. So that's Ashen. You've also got MLB Slam. This is still shrink-wrapped, as you can see there. And it still has the little plastic tab where you can hang it, and that's still there. So as you can see, yeah, there. Yeah, baseball game. What else can I say? Looks pretty interesting, but yeah, unfortunately, I will not be opening this. Yeah, sorry to say. MotoGP is next. Now, I have 2 MotoGPs, as you can see. One is shrink-wrapped. There it is. And the other one is open. So they're both exactly the same. Yeah. So this one here, there's the back of it, as you can see. And again, like I said, it comes with one of these plastic MMC holders. They can fit 4. And there's the game cartridge. The MotoGP booklet. It comes in 2, English, and I'm guessing this is Thai. This is Thai, yeah. Let's see what the controls are. This one looks like a straightforward game. You mean it's just, you know, accelerate and brake, multiplayer, Grand Prix, time trials, yeah, the usual. Ah, there he goes. There's the controls. Accelerate, brake, change views. You've got accelerate, lean left, braking, whatnot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that is MotoGP. And then again, we have 2 copies of Pandemonium. Now, I cannot explain the logic behind buying 2 copies, but you know, if you're collecting and if you're if you're collecting games, I think I do understand. One is to keep it in pristine condition, such as this one, which is still shrink wrapped, and the other one is to play on, which is this one here, Pandemonium. It's a Sega Saturn game, if I'm not mistaken. Right, there it is. There's the cartridge. There's the plastic cases, and like I said, you know, humidity. Yeah, this one's not too bad, but you can feel. Yeah, there's a little bit of griminess to it. It feels a little bit grimy. Yeah. Oops. There is the controller. Saving characters. What else got here? All the power-ups, shape changing. I've never played this. I've only seen it. There's the goons and the bad guys. Yeah. Pandemonium. There it is. For the N-Gage. Oops. And then you have 2 copies of Red Faction, as you can see there. One is shrink wrapped, still brand new, and the other one is open. Now I myself, I've never bought 2 games. Actually, yeah, I do. I bought 2 games, but that was because they came with 2 separate collector's edition items. One came with a hoodie, and the other one came with a arcade stick. That was Tekken 6, by the way, just in case you're wondering. There's a Red Faction one. Yeah, there's the back. The first and only true first-person shooter to launch on the N-Gage game deck. Yeah, okay, I'll give him that. Red Faction. Pretty sure this game comes out. Oh, you know, there's a control. This game came out in the PlayStation, maybe. Characters continue, a bunch of notes, and yeah, that's it really. I mean, there's nothing much to see here besides, you know, the booklet and the game itself. And then you've got 1 copy of Splinter Cell. This one is still brand new. I've only got 1. This one is still shrink wrapped, as you can see. Brand new. Never been opened. And then you've got 1 copy of The Sims busting out, as you can see here. Don't leave home without it. Yeah, sure. And then for some reason, I have 3 copies of Tomb Raider, as you can see there. 2 are open and 1 is shrink wrapped. Now, yeah, 1 is shrink wrapped, yes, but the 2 that are open, I don't know why 2 of them are open. Is it because they're both the same? Yeah, they're both the same. Exactly the same. I guess I can sell one of these if need be, but at the moment, yeah, I prefer to keep them. There we are. But let's take a look at what the booklet looks like. Oh, it's just nothing special. You know what? I'm actually intrigued to see what Tomb Raider looks like. I haven't seen this in quite a while. I did try it once, so let's try Tomb Raider. Let's jump in here. Where's the battery? There it is. Put this in. Alright, while we're waiting for that to start up, one last game. This is Tony Hawk Pro Skater. This, on the PlayStation, was the best skateboarding game ever created. For me. Yes, there has been Skateboarder 2, 3, and 4, and American Wasteland, Underground, whatnot, but this, to me, this is the OG. This is this was it. When I first got this game on the PlayStation, oh my god, I played the heck out of it. But yeah, it also comes out in N-Gage. Look at that. But again, this one is shrink wrapped, closed. Okay, so now, again, I gotta play around with the time here. I don't know why, but I should. Right, so let's try and play this. Let's see if I can. And by the way, I think this is another issue with the N-Gage. The screen is not as bright. Come on, there we go. Woo. Let's start with Lara's home. There we go. Can I skip this? I can. Oh. Jump. Oh man, this is tank controls. Where is... I can... Oh my god, I can't do this. Pretty sure that's jump. And what is that? I got no idea. Backstep. Oh, you can jump. Yeah, there we go. But that's it. Yeah, so like I said, the screen is not the best. I think the QD is a lot better because the QD has a brighter screen. But yeah, this one is. I mean, I guess if I can get a replacement screen, you know, this would be playable. When I say playable, this would be enjoyable for me. But I don't. Like I said, the screens is something that is really hard for me to get over here. So when I do get a replacement screen, I will fix it. That's it for the N-Gage. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a good. I mean, yeah, it's a good console to have. You know, that doubles as a mobile phone. However, it's yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. Looking back at it now, I probably wouldn't buy it when it first came out, because yeah, I guess there's no really good. I mean, there are good games to play, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of handheld gaming, and something like this, you know, even me trying to play Tomb Raider or even Ashen would probably do my head in. I mean, I'll try it. Like I said, I want to try Ashen. This looks like a good game. But yeah, that's the N-Gage. Besides the gaming, the handheld aspect of it, it's a shame that, you know, looking from the mobile phone side of it, nowadays mobile phones, they don't have its own unique look. There's no variety. It's either Samsung or Apple, which is, you know, is boring. Gone are the days of the Nokia phones with their different looks and features. You know, some have flip phones, some have, you know, some have slide out, some have rotates, and one has, you know, those all different layout and whatnot. Those were the days. Yeah, I wish I could go back and experience these phones again. I did experience them. I had a few Nokia phones. I've got no idea where they are. You get bored of it. You get bored of the new phones. You're looking at the same black rectangle every time. And every phone's the same. You know, no, it doesn't matter. Yes, nowadays you can get one of those Samsung flip phones or another phone that you know, that folds out. But, you know, really, that's it. You know, at the end of the day, they're another black rectangle. There's no variety. There's no look to it. Yeah, look, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. It's a trip down, you know, back in memory lane, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.